What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video. And on this one, we're going to do a reaction video to another. This is going to be the second in a series that I hope to not be long running. I'm sure it will, though. On poor policing. I'm a former police officer from Miami-Dade Police, deputy sheriff. I'm proud of the fact that I was part of what should be a noble profession. And I've seen parts of this, and it's frankly disgusting. And I'm not gonna bury the lead, but we're gonna check this out because I don't, you guys really need to check this out. This might be a longer video, but it needs to be a longer video because things like this should not be allowed. So we're gonna check this out. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that stuff really helps out the channel. Plus, we'd love to have you be the newest member of the vlog. The vlog is Forward Life. So come join us, guys. We'd love to have you. The air is for everyone. Now, let me get my... So I always say cans. Now, this is bad. This is definitely not good. I haven't done any research on it. I hope that the guy, at the very least, got a write-up or something, bro, because... Jeez. And expect a lot of pausing, because I'm gonna hit this from every aspect I can.
Open the window.
Alright, so he's already showing impatience. The police officer is. I don't know why. And to use both hands like that, like you don't even have a free hand in case you have to go with your gun. That's crazy. And normally, obviously, if you're right-handed, you would knock with your left hand because you want to have your right hand on your gun in case the guy opens up the door or in case the guy shoots you or tries to go, for any type of squirrely nonsense inside. Now, obviously, this guy's got darker tints, but that should only make you be even more on your guard.
Me all the way, please. Put the phone down. Put the phone down. Can you do me a favor? Open all the windows.
What?
Open all the windows.
What?
That's a different one.
I need you to open all the windows for me right now. Anybody else in this vehicle?
Oh, there's nobody else in the vehicle. But you can let me know.
Okay.
I'm recording.
All right. You know why I'm pulling you over right now?
No, why?
Okay, I'm pulling you over because I saw you. I was driving behind you. I don't know if you noticed. You were swerving. You didn't indicate the turn signal. Okay, you can record all you want. I mean, I don't know what you're doing there. What you're looking up. You're looking up. You little weirdo.
Did he call him Did he say you little weirdo? He's already calling this what we think is a civilian. And remember, this guy could be anything, bro. He could be a police officer. He could be a member of the same, depending on how big the department is. He could be a member of the same police department and be like part of brass. And this guy's just being crazy, bro. And I'm not saying this so that police officers are more like slick with their misbehavior. I'm saying this because you having a badge, bro, means that you have not power. You have a responsibility. You have a duty to be better than this. And sometimes we have bad days, dude. I get it. Everybody has them. But this was just a really bad day for this cop, dude. Like, just really poor showing. I think he called him something.
What you looking up? You're looking up. You little weirdo.
You little weirdo. See, that's not necessary, bro. That right there would get IA involved for sure. For sure. If this guy just went to IA and said, look, I got pulled over. He said I did something that I didn't do, which that's what they all say. And then I got called you little weirdo, and here it is on my phone. That's a write-up, bro. You have to act professional. Law enforcement is a professional business. We're not just here like goons and guerrillas, murking on people. That's not the way it goes. If you got picked on in high school and you use the badge as some sort of like get out of jail free card for you to act a mess and get back in society, that's the wrong profession for you, bro. Not to mention I would advise therapy. But you'd be shocked at how many people fit that description to a T. It's really bad.
Do me a favor, open up all the windows, blah, blah. Let's go.
Open up all the windows for you.
Sir, why are you making this difficult?
So tell me again why
You want me to make your life difficult?
That's a threat, bro. That's a threat. And I'm not going to say that I've never said that before, but we're not there. Like, this guy is not there. He's not presenting the situation where you're like, dude, you're making my life harder. If I make your life hard, do you want me to do that? Because it's going to end up in your arrest, this and that. You're not there yet. So you need to, as a police officer, you need to react and go with where the civilian leads you. It's kind of like if you're dancing, right? You kind of let the civilian lead you to where you're going. You know, you follow his lead. Because if he's cool and easy breezy and he's like, look, you can check anything you want. I want to be an open book. You don't need to call him a loser or a weirdo or whatever he called him. I don't even remember now. I'm so pissed off about it. But making threats already? Like, the guy has been nothing but polite. From what I've heard, he's been nothing but polite.
Love making people's lives difficult.
Really?
Whoa. Did that officer just say I love making people's lives difficult? This is why people don't like cops, bro.
Why are you making this difficult?
So tell me again why
You want me to make your life difficult?
So tell me-
Because I love making people's lives difficult.
There's no explaining that away. There's no mitigating it. That was just something that should not be said. And if you really feel that way, then you don't have the temperament to be a police officer, especially not a road officer. For sure. If you're going to be sworn, they need to have you like on a desk, like not even handling calls, because then you'll just flood the lobby, because then you'll get people pissed off on the phone and come straight to the lobby. So we don't need that. But damn, bro, like, this is just so bad to see. It really is.
Really?
There you go. I just did that. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Okay, so.
Did he seriously just say that?
Love making people's lives difficult.
Really?
There you go. I just did that. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Okay, so.
I'm going to end up having to look this up, because this guy really should not be a police officer. Right? Just in a minute and 2 seconds. We already should know that this guy does not have the temperament and personality needed. I don't know how he made it past what should have been a very long and arduous hiring process, but he somehow he slipped in.
Now, license, registration, proof of insurance. Can you get off your phone?
Listen,
Your little TikTok thing?
Listen, can you tell me why you put me on?
I just did. Are you
He
deaf?
did.
Matter of fact, can you call your supervisor?
Are you deaf?
Can you call your supervisor?
Oh, there's no supervisor.
There's no supervisor.
No, there is no supervisor.
He pulled the old, I'm the manager. Can't do that, bro. Can't do that. That's like super strict SOP. Somebody calls for a supervisor, no matter how stupid it is, you keep going with what you're doing. You have to control the scene, but you have to have a supervisor now because somebody asked for a supervisor. So that right there is bad. Super bad. I would not be surprised at all if this guy lost his job just based off of a minute and 19 seconds. He should have, at the very least, gotten permanently demoted to, like, taking reports over the phone. That can be done if the department's big enough. I don't know. But this guy should definitely not be promoting, dude. I mean, on the patrolling. He should not be patrolling. He shouldn't be interacting with civilians at all. He shouldn't have any type of power over civilians like that. It's not good. It's not good, bro. It's a sacred duty, dude. And I take it very seriously because we're supposed to be like, I don't want to say like superheroes, but the public does want more. They expect more out of police officers than your regular human being. So we kind of have to be superheroes, you know? And we should be, or we should aspire to be seen as superheroes because of the way we act. Our actions should make it so that people see us as good dudes that, you know, they can ask help from, you know? But this is just bad all the way around, bro.
I'm the most senior officer on the road right now.
All right, listen.
So,
I'll tell you what
I would be said supervisor.
I'm gonna let you listen to my music.
Okay, so that's how we're gonna play. All right, step out of the vehicle for me. Step out of the vehicle for me.
I don't know why that guy is playing music. That right there, I mean, at this point he's probably annoyed, so he's probably just trying to troll this guy a little bit. which I would never do. Even if the cop is as wrong as this guy, just if you can record, you know, and just go later to IA, bro. Just even if you get arrested, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but just get arrested, dude. Because if you resist, this guy's got, you're just giving him ammo to use against you, and you don't want that, bro. Just take the ride or take the ticket or whatever, and then just go to IA, dude. Go to IA, explain everything, and just cooler heads will prevail, dude. Like, that's an adage for a reason. It really is.
Listen,
Okay, put the phone down.
listen.
Hold on. Actually, you know what? Do you have any weapons on? Do you have anything you're not supposed to have on you in the car?
Listen.
Do you have anything you're not supposed to have on you?
He's not answering.
You're gonna make this. You're gonna make this difficult.
Can I step out the vehicle?
Can you
then?
just
listen?
answer the question first?
I'll step out the
Keep
vehicle
your hands
for you.
on the wheel.
I'll step out
Listen
the
to
vehicle
me.
for you.
Follow my directions, and this can go very easy.
See, he's escalating it. The police officer is by himself, and I don't know if it's because like his respect got, you know, challenged or what have you. But you can't let this job take it you can't take the job personally. And I say that as a police officer who took his job very personally. Like, if somebody did something wrong to my community, dude, I wanted to nail that person. But you still gotta have a cool head about it, bro. You gotta think, not feel. That feeling, you could feel that later, you know, which I would not recommend either. But gotta do this job with a cool head, bro. Got to. This guy's doing everything wrong, And I wouldn't be so. I know that this is gonna seem like a long shot, you know, like I'm overreaching right now, or maybe clutching at straws a little bit. But believe it or not, this type of escalation that he's doing by himself is an officer safety issue, because he's creating an issue that didn't exist. And you don't know this guy. This guy might be the most, you know, violent person in the country right now. You don't know that. And what do I always tell you guys? Top two most dangerous things, most dangerous situations for a police officer: domestic disturbances and the traffic stop. Traffic stop, that guy might have a warrant. He might have a million things out that he's got to hide, and he doesn't want to get caught on, so he's out to kill you somehow. You never know, dude. You never know. Get run over. You know how many police officers get run over? You know, when the formerly peaceful and obedient driver got, you know, they pull over, and then all of a sudden they find out they're getting a ticket. Now they got, you know, police officer gets run over by the rear tires. Dude, it happens. It happens. The thing is that the news doesn't report on that because I don't know, but it happens a lot, which is actually kind of bad on the police officers, because you should think that they would be more responsible with their own safety. But Badge gives some people what they call tombstone courage.
Listen, sir.
Listen,
Do you
sir.
want me to get out the car or you don't?
I want you to follow my directions like you just did, like a good boy.
I'm
Like a good boy? Are you kidding me right now? This probably has to be. Oh, this is from this year. This is from January 18th of this year, of 2025. Bro, this is a bad look, bro. I have to research this. I'm gonna have to.
All right.
I'll follow your directions.
Okay.
Now, did you want
Do
me to
you
get out
have
the car or
any
you don't?
weapons or anything you shouldn't have in a vehicle or on your person at this moment?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Do you have a firearm on you? Do you have a license to carry a firearm if you do?
Why are you even asking about the license? Just wait until he answers about the damn gun. Jeez.
Are we in Florida? Even if I
Sir,
did have a license on me, you
answer
don't
my
even
question.
need
What is this back
to
and
have
forth?
what you're talking
Okay,
about.
get out of the vehicle.
And he put his hands on the guy. Oh my gosh. Wow, you guys. I've seen pieces of this video, like a minute of it on Instagram, and I said I gotta find this whole video and I gotta do a reaction to it. Because this is poor policing, bro. This is the type of policing that pisses me off, you know, my family in law enforcement, pisses off my brothers and sisters in law enforcement. If you're a good, responsible police officer and you're seeing this makes you feel a little bit ashamed, because you know that you share a profession with this jackass. And I'm sorry, but that's the only way to call him. He's a jackass. It's not just having a bad day. Now it's like a complete loss of sense.
Okay.
All right, listen.
Hands
Look
over.
at this guy.
Hands over.
Right here on my side.
And obviously I'm not looking away. You know, I don't have a shot of them two side by side. But judging by the body cam hangs around here. You know, I didn't have a body cam in my ears, but I know where it hangs. And just judging by where it hangs, this guy's got 2-3 inches on him, and he's strong, bro. He's looking ripped over there. You do not want a problem, no matter how fit you are. You don't want a problem with a guy like this. And guys, police officer or no, any guys that have gotten into real fights, you know what I'm talking about. A guy doesn't have to look like that to hurt you. He does not have to look like that to hurt you. And this guy's ripped.
Put your hands up there.
I got a gun on my side.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor?
626. I'm gonna have it totally mailed.
Listen,
No,
look at my shirt.
Rush that back up.
While you searching me?
Spread your feet out.
While you searching
your feet
me,
out.
sir.
A disorderly male not listening to me. That's a lie. And then the fucking body cam. I'm sorry to curse. I know that I'm letting it loose a little liberally right now, but that's just, I mean, I'm a little raw right now. This is not the way to be, you guys. This is really bad. Anybody, I don't know how it works with the body cams. I don't know if there's somebody that checks them, or if they only check them when something gets a complaint or if something goes off like a use of force event. But if there is someone that is checking all of the body cams, which I don't, just from a logistical standpoint and from my own experience with the government, I don't think that someone is checking the cameras every day. That sounds like a nightmare. There wouldn't be enough people to do that. So probably only the cameras get checked if like a problem arises or a complaint happens, blah blah whatever. But bro, this is crazy, dude. Like, this is the exact thing that the cameras are supposed to encourage to not do. You know, this is the type of behavior that the cameras are supposed to be discouraging. This is crazy.
While you searching me,
where's the gun?
Please,
Where's the gun?
He said on my right.
On my right hand.
For my safety and your safety, we're gonna do this today. Okay?
That's normal.
Hey, make sure when you do that, while you searching me,
you got big muscles, huh?
My gun is right on my chest.
Oh wow. Oh, on your chest, huh? So we're lying today. Are you a gangbanger? Is that what you're doing here? You're selling drugs?
Are you a gangbanger? Are you selling drugs? Why? What? Like, guys, from the heart, I try to be as objective as possible, but because I did the job, I'm gonna have a little bit of biased feelings for police officers. But right now, I feel nothing but disgust and shame that this guy shares a profession with me and my wife and my uncle. Like,
It's me?
No.
Okay.
Don't
I'm
move.
sitting in the parking lot.
Don't move. You have a license to carry this?
you don't need one in
You
Florida.
have a
I sure enough do.
Okay.
You know what?
It's called the. Hey, buddy.
It's around my neck.
It's called the concealed carry permit.
Listen. My license is around my neck.
Oh.
I carry it around my neck.
Okay. Well, first let's see what else you got. See, you're lying.
Yeah, the guy's ripped, bro.
Hey.
That's not even a good search.
Spread your feet apart, huh?
Wait, what'd he say?
Fucking scared. Oh shit. You're lying.
No, I gotta go back. Something about your lying.
You know what?
It's called the. Hey, buddy.
It's around my neck.
It's called the concealed carry permit.
Listen. My license is around my neck.
Oh.
I carry it around my neck.
Okay. Well, first let's see what else you got. See, you're lying. Hey, didn't I spread your...
That looked like the most piss poor search ever. And then on top of that, the insults and the mocking and all that, super unprofessional. Oh my gosh.
Your feet apart? Spread your feet apart, huh? Fucking scared. Oh shit.
This is what we're doing?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Listen, can you make sure you get my
What is this?
can you make sure you get my
badge.
my license to carry? My license to carry is on my chest.
Is this fake? You know, a lot of people like to act like they're cops.
Federal agent.
Oh, right. Where's the ID? Let's check the ID. Do me a favor.
Federal agent.
Okay.
So now my badge don't even make a
Lean
difference.
against the car. Lean against the car. Lean against the car. So you're a cop. So why wouldn't you tell me?
It seemed like you fraudulently pulled me over.
You been drinking today?
Drinking, sir. We don't drink.
I smell alcohol emanating from the vehicle.
Actually, we're doing an investigation on.
Okay.
And just what? You just happened to pass.
216. Status of that back up.
You just happened to pass.
Okay.
So when your sergeant gets here and he realizes what's going on right now.
What's going on is that I stopped.
And
I stopped.
The badge don't make
Why
a
are you
difference.
yelling? Where's the? Okay. So I found your.
Why you yelling? I don't know, you guys. I don't have words anymore. I thought I could articulate this video better, but I don't have words anymore. This is disgusting. This is what you should never do as a police officer. I hope this guy got fired. I really don't. I don't even want him to be associated with, even even not as a sworn personnel. Just not even as a civilian, bro. Do I want him working for the department?
ID.
Because here I have a cop
why are
who's
you
doing
being
some
difficult
things
today?
that's wrong. Tell me why, as a police
Why are you
officer,
shouting?
tell me why another police officer in handcuffs.
You didn't identify
Over a
yourself.
swerve?
You didn't identify yourself as a police officer. You were
Now he's giving him like these patronizing taps on the shoulder, like, bro, you know, I'm your buddy, guy, bro.
swerving. You didn't indicate your turn signal.
Once again, sir, you didn't call your sergeant here neither.
There's
So
no
there's the
sergeant.
things that we supposed to do here, right?
Okay. All right. Let me get these off of you, buddy. I don't know why you're being like this.
You don't know why he's being like this? Why he's being like this? This is why people don't like cops, bro. Guys, look. Even though I do a series called, you know, Former Police Officer Reacts to Poor Policing, that doesn't mean that all cops are bad, bro. I know that this looks really bad, but please, guys, I know that there are people out there who hate cops already. Look, it's not all bad. I promise you. I give you my word. As a father, I give you my word that they're not all bad. A lot of them just want to do a good job. It's just that when you have a jackass like this, it makes it hard for anybody to look good. You know? Because of he's overshadowing any type of positive activity that police officers are doing in his department. Because he's out there creating bad rapport for everybody that engages with him. It's poor policing, bro.
I don't know why you're being like this.
I don't know
I mean, hey,
what y'all got going on here.
what y'all got going on?
I'll tell you what.
You know, you
We
could
as
just.
agents, we're
you know,
gonna figure it out. You know, we don't
professional
like city cops. You know
Oh,
that, right?
okay, yeah, we don't like
The
federal
agents,
cops either.
agents don't like city cops.
We're alphabet
we don't
cops.
consider ourselves cops.
What are you, a pencil pusher? Come on. Listen,
That's true. That's true. Everything that's being said right now, but there's kind of like I don't want to say a rivalry, because when FBI comes in or the U.S. Marshals or whatever they come in, they've got priority over almost everything. So that they kind of do look down on cops, but that's the way it is, bro. Wish it wasn't.
I
you
will
could have
put
just.
the pencil
I
on
pulled you
you.
over. You could have just identified yourself as a police officer, and this would have been done.
Do it so we
I
don't
would
need
have
to
said.
pull me over.
I would have said. Of course there was.
When I showed you my badge and you grabbed my badge, you still didn't believe it was real.
Because the people personally.
That's true. That's true. When I was a police officer, we needed your badge, and you needed it was like a credit card that had I don't know what you would say, a code on it, whatever, that would get you into the headquarters buildings and the other stations and stuff like that. You would need to present it, and they would open like a hospital, like hospitals do.
Officers all the time.
Okay.
Do they not?
When I see a
They don't-
sergeant,
they
I'll
don't
make
teach
sure.
you-
When I see your sergeant, we'll make sure.
Well, we don't have to go that far.
Now the guy is being a pussy. What a fucking pank. Good lord. Que penco, really. Que penco.
Okay.
No, we won't. We'll go farther than that.
Oh, okay.
We'll make sure we talk to them.
Probably saying he's gonna talk to the lieutenant, the platoon lieutenant. I don't know how most police officers do it, but you'll typically have how most police departments do it. But typically you'll have sergeants, and every sergeant has however many police officers, 8 police officers, 4 police officers, 10 police officers, you know what I mean? And then it's however many sergeants, maybe 3, 4, whatever, depending on how big the department is. Mine in several of my stations with 3 and 4 per platoon. And then the platoon is like, is it day shift? Is it afternoon shift? Is it midnight shift? And then that's the platoon. And then that platoon is led by a lieutenant. But that lieutenant's got to go to somebody else, like a major or something like that, to report everything. So it's bad, bro. This guy's in trouble. This guy should have lost his job.
Make sure you do a lot of things on this. I'm pretty sure you probably have other offenses against you. But you have a nice day, and I continue to have a mind.
Listen.
I appreciate you, sir.
Listen.
Sir, I appreciate you.
You have
Now he's all like fucking trying to be friendly. What a fucking pank.
a good day.
Thank you much.
Captain. See, you can cancel that back up.
Bro, he literally canceled the backup. Wow. All right, guys. So the comment section is wide open. What did you think about this? You know what I thought about this. I didn't see one positive thing here from the police officer. Now, from the police officer with the body cam, I didn't see one positive thing. What did you guys think? Do you have similar experiences? I hope not, but I know that some people unfortunately get victimized by police officers who shouldn't be police officers. But I would hope that the majority of your experiences have been positive ones. I hope so. I really hope so. And that's it for me right now, you guys. It's Saturday, right before Easter 2025. I hope that you guys have a good one. I hope you guys have it filled with love and faith, and and I pray for faith just because I think faith on the positive is a good thing. I really do. I think it helps a soul and helps a family, be cohesive, and I don't know. For me, it worked. But yeah, so anyways, love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's always a privilege to have you guys hanging out. As always, stay safe and stay based.